You said I was born a bastard. That's what you told me, Mama. Dark moon of your nightmare, half and half but not whole of a sum from a story retold over and over again from the center of my soul. I was just 3 minutes removed from being torn from the uterus of then back when the sun turned its back and shadows cried. And even though just a seed, I could still feel you bleed from daddy's dirty deed, but he was the bastard, Mama, not me. I remember swimming inside you, shooting your death. And when you were well enough to feel my movement, your anger and resentment rumbled like thunder. And I wondered how much longer I had to be before you got rid of me. And even though an unwanted fetus, I knew who I was, Mama, your son, the unchosen one. But in the ovum of that moment, I felt you concede my existence, no longer resisting the urge to murder the unborn metaphor and leave me lying in a pool of aborted promises. That day was a day I learned to escape danger by dodging coat hangers, jabbing with the anger of the desperate stranger you'd become. That day, I felt you scraping and screaming as you squatted to be free of me, and you almost did, Mama, but I hung on, clinging to your womb like a dangling participle, clutching a poem yet written. I survived, Mama. I survived to prove that statistics just don't fit, and I ain't nobody's misfit, and I can still hear you screaming, boy, you ain't gonna be spit. But I am. And I will no longer be a pun for food stamps or income tax, because I am more than that. I am more. I am more than just sperm jettisoned from the tomb of my father's already limp affections. I am more than that. I am more. I wished you'd love me like I loved you. I wished you'd love me like I loved you. I loved you, Mama. Still, you said I was born a bastard. So this poem is for all those times you beat me for looking like him. And this line is the tie that binds me to the umbilical of those moments where you made me feel like a weed without roots at the foot of an empty family tree. There was no one there, just me, but I am not like my father, Mama. I am living proof that flowers can bloom from deceit. I am not like my father, Mama, because 1% of you inside me is the reason why I believe, and we've come a long way from belt buckles and criticism, and I just want you to know that all the love I ever knew grew to create me from you, and I'm gonna take all this power and all this rage and leave my heart and soul on a Joseph Jaffe stage for you, because I am not a bastard, Mama. I'm a poet. I'm a social worker. I'm a man. I made it. And one day, my metaphors will open up heaven's doors and leave tear prints across the sky. And that day, that glorious, wonderful day, you and I will soar. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Thank you.
Wow. Just incredible. I'm gonna bring Dr. Roger Firestein back.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. That was just amazing, just so moving. Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
I think about my own daughter, and as she's becoming a doctor, and and just the work that you do, and God bless you. That was extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. Thank you.
It is time to welcome her on. PhantomKnoet, welcome to the show.
Welcome. I am shaking, trembling, twitching like a leaf. There is a presence coming over me. My mind is blank and cluttered all at once. My once stable knees are knocking hard as I stand in the face of adversity. This controversy dares speak, but my weak, my jaw is feeble, and I'm dry, and the tweak of my eyes are unbelievable. I need an IV of Jack Daniels. This situation is one I never thought I'd handle. Now I'm caught in the thick of the scandal where I'm drawn to be the vandal. These are the moments serial killers are born. I hear the toot of the train's horn, storming towards me, its rumble warns. I ignore. My mind devises plans only convicts understand. I am ready to die for this cause. I was born to die for this cause. I am willing to die for this cause. Hear me and hear me well. I will never commit suicide. So I decide that I will fight. I begin to throw at the vintage. My voice pours sugar in the tank. My fingers linger in great fluid as I engrave an epitaph on the hood. Here I stood, ready to end this ride, prepared to earn my pride. I once lied and said that I would handle things differently. But when that moment came to me, I allowed my mind to carry me. Forget my heart. It died from a pumping overload as stories were told of my eventual demise. Look back up to the skies because my hands tremble no more. I have no more shaking in store. I am no longer scared my knees will drop to the floor because my mind elevated. My position changed, my anxiety rearranged. For a change, I faced my challenge and overcame. I overcame. So what you heard about me, dismiss it. For I am a book without a cover or binding, winding in and out of expectancies and visions. Missions of grandeur color the picturesque quest of my mind. I am undefinable by all but spiritual definitions, pushing limits to extinction, adapting to every condition of the human experience. I am unbelievable, stupendously precise, passion's perception. Whatever you read about me, ignore it, for I am the author of my demise. The preachings and teachings of wolves does lie. The multifaceted acts of my existence transcends beyond the pen of men and women that yearn to illustrate my ways, says the word. Judge not that ye be not judged. Whatever you think about me, forget it, for I am beyond the thoughts once marinated in your head. Reframe each picture your feeble mind does draw to place me in a category, a function, a purpose, undefined by the omega. Your imagination must be tainted by Sega, and yet I am not known to your thoughts as an agitator, bird transportator, and even player hater, but your synapses misses the mark. Less of what you see, more of what you want. Whatever you know about me, regret it, for it will cause you to take my drama for naivety, cause you to take my geekness for weakness, cause you to sleep on my wisdom and knowledge attained at your expense, cause you to feel my energies as cataclysmic change, making your accomplishments my ladders and your goals my rungs. For what you know is that you don't know that I know that you don't know that I am whatever. Whatever I say, swallow it, for it will be food to the body and manna to the soul, healing iniquity, scars of doom. No longer shall phantom let ignorance bloom, for where there are lies, I'll break the spell. I'm commissioned to tell the infallible truth. I speak of love, of God, of man, of war, of peace, of economy's demand, of life, of death, and even this beautiful deep voice on bequest. For whatever I do shall prosper, despite sights of circumstances and plunderings. For whatever I set my mind to achieve, I achieve. I achieve in a thought to achieve. As I rest, my higher level being achieves. I experience to experience wisdom's inflections. I do whatever you heard I do, say I do, think I do, and know I do. For now, I do take permanent space in all of you. I overcame whatever.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
And the floor is yours.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. This is called High School Reunion. It's been a while for you. It's only been a moment for me. Those 4 years are through. We made it back with both of our degrees. They say that college is a place to grow, to find yourself and find a second home. But I go back to the first one I've ever known. And there you are, rolling down the boulevard that they call memory lane. And it all feels the same. Like, damn, there goes the girl that I could have had, but I didn't, 'cause I didn't know how to love someone, I'll admit it. But now that I do, have you thought about me since high school? Have you still got the yearbook? I think we're on page 85, yeah. I recognize your handwriting, and I recognize that you've had a good life. You said you met someone last time you were home. You went to Tufts, you went to Mount Holyoke, but in your graduation pics, you were all alone. And now here we are, we're rolling down the boulevard that they call memory lane. Don't it all feel the same? For me, it's like, damn, there goes that girl that I could have had, but I didn't, 'cause I didn't know how to love someone, I'll admit it. But now that I do, have you thought about me since high school? Whoa. Damn, there goes that girl I could have had, but I didn't, 'cause I didn't know how to love someone, I'll admit it. But now that I do, have you thought about me? Have you thought about me? Have you thought about me since high school? Thank you guys so much.
You know, Tamsin is on as well. Before, you know, here's the thing, Gabriel, I was just thinking, I'd like to dedicate that song to my son, Aaron, who graduates from high school today. I was suddenly swept with so much emotion, and then I realized, wait a second, I can't dedicate that song. I didn't write that song. But if you wouldn't mind dedicating that song or this performance to him, I would be absolutely honored.
Absolutely.